explosion is not what I was expecting. Has this Sirfetch'd just thrown the game? Sirfetch'd gave up and gave the victory to Lucario. Oh my lord, it's another episode of MetroMania. How is everybody doing? Last week we said so long Sirfetch'd, or actually Sirfetch'd said so long itself in the final round, gave the victory to Lucario, who redeems their loss from the finals of Season 9, but now we need to find out their quarter-final opponent as we see Ash's Charizard taking on Ash's Krookodile. This'll be banging, mate. Here we go, it's Charizard versus Krookodile. Not a big fan of Krookodile shiny, personally. Its eyes look way too beady. It's very, very strange. But whatever, it doesn't matter which shiny we like. What matters is who comes out on top in this Metromania contest. So let's sit back, get ready, enjoy a little bit of GFuel maybe. We see the Intimidate coming out from the regular Krookodile there. That's its primary ability. So both Charizard starting at a -1 attack disadvantage here. Regular Charizard going to start things off with the same type attack bonus Fire Lash. If I could put my teeth back in. Well done, old man. Not as much damage as it would have liked, but there's the defense drop, which effectively negates the attack drop from the Intimidate. We see a super effective Scizor from Shiny Charizard onto that Krookodile with the -1 defense, but the -1 attack on the Charizard. Very, very confusing. Try and keep up. I'm trying my very best. Regular Krookodile going to start with a same type attack bonus Darkest Lariat onto which of the Charizard? Onto the regular Charizard there for a big chunk of damage. Massive damage there on turn 1. And now we see Shiny Krookodile going for a play rough just as you hit the subscribe button. How kind of you. And turn on all notifications so you never miss an episode. Of course, play rough is not very effective on fire type, so Shiny Charizard not taking too much damage there. Now we see regular Charizard starting off the next turn. What is regular Charizard going to do here? It's going to go for Zing Zap, which doesn't affect the ground type Krookodile. So now it's over to Shiny Charizard to see if it can follow up on that blunder. Parabolic Charge. It did the same blunder. This only damages its partner Pokemon. So some super effective damage there onto regular Charizard. Bit of a miscommunication there. Sapping HP from it, mind you. Oh, this team is not getting along very well at all, is it? We see Shiny Krookodile, though, who is going to go for Luster Purge. Onto which Charizard, though? Onto the regular Charizard, it looks like, who's not got a great deal of HP left, sitting in the danger zone now, and gets a special defense drop to boot. Over to the regular Krookodile now. What's that going to do here? It's going to go for Bounce. It's going to spring itself up into the air so it can't be attacked by its opponents, and then spring back down next turn with potential to paralyze, which, you know, would be absolutely detrimental to the Charizard team at this stage, since they really can't seem to get out the gate. Here comes the regular Charizard, who's sitting in the danger zone, and it's going to go for Flamethrower. Classic Charizard. Vintage Charizard. Onto that Shiny Krookodile there. Big damage there. Taking more than half Krookodile's max HP away there. Here's Home Claws from the Shiny Charizard. Recognizes it's probably going to be going to lose its partner in a minute. So getting itself ready, increasing its attack and its accuracy by 1 stage apiece. Basically puts its attack back up to normal. There's the bounce from the regular Krookodile there. Big damage. Doesn't get the paralysis though. Over to Shiny Krookodile now, who's going to go for Kinesis. Oh boy, oh boy. Get your spoons out for the lads. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And of course, that's going to drop the accuracy that was just raised by the Shiny Charizard. So, but you know what? At least you got your attack back up to normal. How about that? You might need it in the future. Here's regular Charizard getting ready with that Metronome, and it's going to go for Perish Song. Now, there's an interesting play, because with Perish Song, the slowest Pokemon on the field is the one that faints last, and whoever faints last wins the battle. So that could be detrimental to the Charizard team. We see Thunder, again, electric type move, doesn't affect the opposing Krookodile. Here comes regular Krookodile, though, who don't really need to do anything now. Here's an Iron Tail, which is not very effective. Is it enough? It is enough to take down, it's a critical hit, to take down the regular Charizard there. But the Krookodile team just need to basically sit back on the defensive, because if the Perish Song comes into play, they've won anyway. Here's a Hyper Beam, though, which is going to look absolutely beautiful from Shiny Krookodile. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. How much damage will that do to Shiny Charizard? We might not even have to wait for Perish Song at this rate. Everybody's Perish count is falling to 3. And of course, Shiny Krookodile will have to recharge next turn. But my word, the Charizard team have really struggled to get out the gate here, and that Perish Song is only going to hinder it going forward. We see Triple Axle, which will be super effective as an Ice-type move there. There's the one hit. There's the second hit, and it takes out regular Krookodile. So Shiny Charizard just needs to take out Shiny Krookodile, and it's won this battle. But if the Perish Song happens, then Shiny Krookodile just wins by default, which is not going to be good for the Charizard team who set up the Perish Song in the first place. So Shiny Charizard really needs to pull its finger out right now, or its claw, I suppose. Here it comes with a Fusion Bolt. Doesn't affect Shiny Krookodile. This Charizard team needs to learn. Electric, no bueno against ground types. And here's a Dragon Dance from Shiny Krookodile. Wait, Dragon Dance is going to increase its speed? How will that affect this? If Shiny Krookodile moves first next turn, it screwed itself on the last turn. So let's see if that Dragon Dance had an effect. Krookodile moves first, which means Krookodile has eliminated itself. If it doesn't kill Charizard this turn with a not very effective Fairy Wind, it's knocked itself out. I think that's right. There's a crit off the Fairy Wind, not good enough to take out Charizard. What's Charizard going to do? Charizard's getting ready with Poltergeist, going to use Krookodile's Leper Berry against it for some not very effective damage. How much damage will that do? Not enough, barely any damage there, but the Perish Cat falls to naught. Krookodile's down because it's the faster Pokemon. Well, on that note, let's hear from our sponsors.
You know the drill. I'm here to talk to you right now about the wonderful nectar of GFuel. It's an energy formula with barely any calories and zero sugar and a whole heap of wonderful flavors like Miami Nights that I'm drinking right now, which is strawberry, pineapple, and coconut. And oh my lord, it's D-bloody-lish. Oh, that is brilliant and tastes even better out of the Ace Trenoleum branded shaker with the lid that glows in the bloody dark. And of course, just remember, every time you use code ACE, you save at least 10%, sometimes 30% off your entire order, and of course, you help out the channel, so thank you in advance for that, because it really helps us out. Remember though, GFuel is for over 18s only because it contains caffeine, and children should be nowhere near caffeine. Don't give caffeine to kids, you're an idiot if you do, but there is a caffeine-free hydration range, so if you want some GFuel, but you don't want the caffeine, go check that out. But if you are drinking the caffeinated version, drink it responsibly. Don't be a dickhead.
So here we go with round 2. Krookodile made a big blunder in the previous round. Charizard made a lot of blunders in the previous round, but it's Krookodiles that ultimately cost them the battle, gave Charizard the point. All Charizard needs to do now is win one more round to go through to the semi-finals to face Lucario. Sorry, quarterfinals to face Lucario. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. This is a 15-week tournament, damn it! But of course, Krookodile needs, more importantly, needs to equalize to be able to go to the third round for even a chance to go through to the semi-finals. Here's an eerie impulse from regular Charizard onto Shiny Krookodile there, and gonna lower that special attack stat by 2 stages, although Krookodile is more of a physical attacker, so it's not too worried. Here's Shiny Charizard going for lock-on. Go on, lock right onto it. Go on, that's it. Oh yeah, just like that. That's the one. Taking aim at the regular Krookodile. Now over to Shiny Krookodile. What will it do? Don't mess up. Going for Cosmic Power. Going to raise its defense and its special defense by 1 stage apiece. Not a bad shout. Give yourself some staying power, because Lord knows if you goof up like you did last time, you're going to need it. Although if you goof up like you did last time, defense won't matter because it doesn't matter. Right, look. Avalanche from regular Krookodile. Big chunk of damage there to the regular Charizard, because it's a neutral. It's neutral because flying is weak to ice, but fire is resistant, so it becomes neutral. It all cancels out. Know your type charts, people. Here is Shiny Charizard with Frost Breath, which is super effective on the ground type Krookodile, on the Shiny Krookodile, I should say there. Huge damage, more than half of Shiny Krookodile's max HP with that critical hit, but it activates the Anger Point, which maxes out Shiny Krookodile's attack. Shiny Krookodile just became dangerous. Use Frost Breath, which I believe is a guaranteed critical hit. Bad move. Regular Charizard says, nah, mate, I'm out of here. Self-destruct, taking itself out, barely touching Shiny Krookodile. Of course, it's at -1 attack. Wow, it really went and hid, my word. Here's Shiny Krookodile with that +6 attack right now. Goes for Moonlight, gonna restore its HP by 50%. This thing means business. Take this thing out, Shiny Charizard, because it's gonna be dangerous if you're not careful. Here's the regular Krookodile, who probably wishes it was at +6 attack, going for Core Enforcer! Shades of Zygarde. This move gets used a lot in Sword and Shield Metronome battles. It's nice to see it for the first time this season. Decent amount of damage there to Shiny Charizard, suppresses its ability. Its ability would be Solar Power, I guess, which isn't going to be that great for it because the sun's not out. But let's see what Shiny Charizard has in store. Probably needs to hit a one-hit KO move on the Shiny Krookodile, but goes for Milk Drink instead. Can heal itself back up. I mean, I'm just imagining if, like, this Krookodile used, I don't know, Rock Slide or something. The Milk Drink really wouldn't matter at this point. What's Krookodile going to do? Shiny Krookodile goes for Luster Purge, which it seems to really like using at the moment. but that's a special attack, so it's not going to do a great deal, especially with the special attack drop from the Eerie Impulse earlier in the battle. So not much damage done there, bit of a waste of a turn. Fissure doesn't affect Shiny Charizard, but there's one of those one-hit KO moves I was talking about. People often forget this when they talk about Metronome battles being unfair. It's like someone could use Fissure or Sheer Cold at any time. There's no advantage or disadvantage. Here's a Hyper Voice onto both the Krookodile there. Big chunk of damage on the Shiny Krookodile there. Critical hit. Very noticeable critical hit there. Now over to the regular Krookodile to see how it retaliates. It's going to go for Flail. Its HP isn't quite as low as you'd like to make a decent Flail. But now let's see what the Shiny Krookodile has got in store. Remember, it's a +6 attack. Going for Draining Kiss, which I believe is a special attack. So really not getting the hang of this, are you, Shiny Krookodile? This happens a lot in Metronome battles, I've found. Something gets like +6 attack or like a couple of attack boosts and then just stops using physical moves. I don't know if it's something to do with the Metronome, but it's just a very confusing observation I've noticed in the 12 seasons of Metromania. Boom Burst from the Shiny Charizard. That should do some big damage right there. It was a decent chunk, put both the Krookodile in the danger zone there. Now over to Shiny Krookodile, who's going to go for Dragon Pulse again, a special attack. What are you doing? It's not going to do much at all when you're at -2 special attack. Over to the regular Krookodile now, who's going to go for Metal Sound onto the Shiny Charizard there. Yeah, you do that. You do that, mate. That's going to be so effective. Not as effective as, actually attacking it. I know you've lowered the special defense, and that's great and everything, but it's just not... It's not going to win you the battle, is it? And you desperately need to win this battle if you want to stay in this competition. Shiny Charizard's going to go for Force Palm, which is super effective, onto the regular Krookodile there. Just one hit takes it down. So now it's just Shiny Krookodile versus Shiny Charizard once again, just like the previous battle, but there's no Perish Song in play. Here comes Shiny Krookodile with Eruption. That won't be very effective on the Shiny Charizard. My word, it's resisted. Your special attack is down, although special defense is down on the Shiny Charizard, but it's a HP-based one, Eruption, isn't it? And your HP ain't that great right now. Shiny Charizard ready to go with that Metronome. Goes for Fairy Lock, which used to crash our Metronome battles, if you remember back in the day. Now it just looks pretty. Well done. And now it's over to Shiny Krookodile with another opportunity to try and do something. What's it going to do? Goes for Air Cutter, which I'm still pretty sure is a special attack, so it didn't do much damage. But Charizard's finally down into the yellow. Not that it matters at this point. This Charizard is in complete control right now as it goes for Heat Crash, which I don't think Charizard's that heavy compared to Krookodile. No, so it didn't do a great deal of damage there, but it put that Shiny Krookodile closer to fainting, basically. We see a Fire Pledge, a friggin' fire type special attack. What are you doing? I'm supposed to be impartial in these, but damn it, man, do something. Sorry, it's a lady Krookodile. Damn it, woman, do something. Christ. Here's a super effective Frost Breath. That's 2-0. That's 2-0, isn't it? You absolute idiots, Krookodile. You're out of the competition because you were stupid. You had +6 attack and you wasted it. So Charizard is definitely through to the quarterfinals to face Lucario. Now we're fighting this battle for pride to see if Krookodile can leave with some dignity after all of its mistakes, after all of its hindrances, after all of its stupid decisions. We see the Intimidate from the regular Krookodile there, lowering the attack of the two Charizard to start off this battle. So remember, these Charizard have started every battle at a slight disadvantage because of that, but they've just powered through. Here's Shiny Charizard with Metal Burst. It fails because it's not been attacked already, I believe, because it's like Counter and Miracle all in one, isn't it? We see Searing Shot from regular Charizard there. Going to have the same type attack bonus behind it. Not very effective on its partner Pokemon, but did a big chunk of damage to both Shiny Krookodile and regular Krookodile there. Here's Shiny Krookodile now getting ready with Fire Pledge again, you absolute numpty. So that's not going to do a great deal of damage to Shiny Charizard. If we've learned anything in this Metronome battle, we've learned that Fire-type moves don't do a lot of damage to Fire-type Pokemon, would you believe? Shock Horror, Story of the Year, printed in all the newspapers. We see Amnesia from the regular Krookodile, raising its special defense sharply. That's about the best decision these Krookodile have made all round, all heat. Here we see Shiny Charizard now gearing up for the next turn, and it's going to go for Wonder Room, which I believe swaps special defense and defense stats, right? Is that right, or is it the item one? Yeah, special defense stats and defense stats are swapped. for the next few turns. Here we see a regular Charizard with Roar, which fails in these Metronome battles. So the Charizard are just toying with the Krookodile at this point. Over to Shiny Krookodile, who's going to go for Crunch, same type attack bonus, using its physical attack. Where was that in the previous round, eh? Doesn't get the defense drop, though. Very unfortunate, very unlucky. Here's the regular Krookodile, who's going to go for Fire Fang, which, remember, Fire-type moves are not very effective against Fire-type Pokemon. So, Kel Surprise, Shiny Charizard is doing all right. Good lord. What has happened to the Krookodile team? They did not bring their A-game today. Shiny Charizard starting off our next turn with Sweet Scent, lowering the evasiveness of the Krookodile. But basically going, look, I'll just give you a free turn. Try and do something. Take me out, I dare you. Just treat me nice. Take me somewhere expensive. Haha, very good. Here's the regular Charizard now. What is on its mind here? Probably these two are rubbish. Go for a Rock Throw. Not very effective on Krookodile, showing them how not very effective moves just tickle. They don't really do a lot of damage. And now we see Shiny Krookodile going for Terrain Pulse with no terrain in effect. So it's just going to be a normal type move. And how much damage is it going to do? Barely anything. We could be here all night. I hope you're comfortable. Here comes the regular Krookodile now with Shell Smash. Going to increase, lower its defense and special defense, but increase its attack, its special attack, and its speed. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Sharply, I believe. Yes, Sharply indeed. Special attack, physical attack, speed, all up +2. Lot of complicated things in Pokemon to keep in mind. Although Shell Smash isn't that complicated when you sit and think about it, I guess. Here is the wait, not regular. It is the regular, because it's faster now. Regular Krookodile using Tearful Look on the regular Charizard there to lower its attack another stage and its special attack by 1 stage. So it's now -1 special attack, -2 physical attack. Shiny Charizard going for Vicious Rend onto which Krookodile? Onto the one that moved first, so it doesn't do as much damage as it could have done, but puts it into the danger zone. Now, can a regular Charizard pick off that Krookodile, or will it go for... Oh, it went for Gastro Acid. So it's going to suppress the ability, which is Moxie. Of it. No, it's not Moxie, it's Intimidate. So you've suppressed an ability that is completely useless. Great idea. Here's the conversion from the Shiny Krookodile, changing itself from ground and dark to normal type. That's quite brave, I guess. Let's see where they go from here. The reason I thought of Moxie, by the way, for those wondering, is because the secondary ability of Krookodile, which neither of these Krookodile have, is Moxie. There you go. Fire Spin! Why not? At least it does damage at the end of the turn. So that might take out the Shiny Charizard at the end of the turn, if it does enough damage. It depends on Shiny Charizard's max HP. Here we see Scale Shot, a Dragon-type move from regular Charizard there, but the attack drops have just meant that nothing happens. Look at that. Barely any damage to Shiny Krookodile there, but did get the full 5 hits for what it's worth, so well done. And of course, that is going to lower the defense of Charizard, but raise its speed. The idea being some of its shell, I guess, some of its scales have dropped off, lowering its defense, making it more vulnerable, but making it lighter and therefore faster. Here we see Stored Power onto a Shiny Krookodile there for some garbage damage there, because it's not really had that many stat increases. And here we see the Shiny Krookodile going for Muddy Water, which will be super effective on both these Charizard. How much damage is it going to do? It takes out the Shiny Charizard. Regular Charizard is still in contention, though. Will it get the 3-0, or will the Krookodile manage to leave this interesting battle, I suppose you could call it, with their pride intact? Because that's what they're fighting for right now. They're not going to the quarterfinals, because that is reserved for the Charizard team. Here's a Poison Jab with +2 attack from that Krookodile onto Charizard. Takes it down. They at least leave with their pride. Well done to the Krookodile team. But well done more so to the Charizard team, who are going on to the quarterfinals to face Lucario. Now tune in next week, because we've got Sceptile taking on Noivern, and you are not going to want to miss it. Core Krookodile, what were you doing?
So that'll do it for another episode of Metromania. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Share this video with a friend. Head to twitch.tv/AceTrainLiam for all of my live streams, and go to GFuel.com and use code ACE to save yourself some money on the wonderful nectar of GFuel. But until next time, I'm Ace Trainer Liam. Keep on training.